Right, how he's all doing? So it's match day. It's Newcastle United versus Arsenal. It's in a match I'm really looking forward to. It's nice to be back with the match build-up. It's been over a week because of the international break. Super excited for the game today. Hopefully, Rafa Benitez doesn't play five at the back, and I'm hoping that he goes for the game today because I think it's important that we'll get a result. Because if we don't, we'll be bottom of the league. Hello, Jake. How's it going? Ben Goss here. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. If you're new, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Oh, and how's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream. If you're new, hit the thumbs up down there. Just takes literally 2 seconds. Just hit the thumbs up. Put the chat on. Go to the game today. Yes, I am going to the game today, mate. There's going to be a match day experience later on today, so stay tuned. I'll be going back early from the game, so there'll be a match day experience on my channel around about 6:30, 7 o'clock because I want to edit the thing properly. So I will be there. Looking forward to it. Massive game. Arsenal doesn't get any bigger than this. 3 o'clock kickoff against Arsenal. Whew. Jesus. Like I say, if you are new, subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,500 subs. So if you are new and you haven't seen the channel before and you haven't seen me before and you like Newcastle stuff, then please hit the sub button. It'd be massively appreciated. Also hit the thumbs up as well. It's just down there somewhere. It takes literally 2 seconds. So hopefully, like I say, Rafa Benitez doesn't go 5 at the back. I think today it's important that we'll get in their faces. Rafa will go for it today, but I think he will defend. Yeah, he probably will do. Clayton, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well, mate. Score prediction. I'm going to go 1-1. Just the fact we're playing Arsenal, another tough team. I don't want to underestimate them too much. They are probably the weakest of the top 6, but I still believe that we can get something. As long as we don't play 5 at the back, as long as we're getting their faces and we're sure what we're about, then I don't see why we can't. I mean, last season with a championship squad, we played really well and got a result. So, goal scorers, Lacazette for Arsenal, and I reckon it's going to be Rondon today for us. Hopefully, Rondon can continue his goal scoring form. He got 2 for Venezuela, so hopefully he can get the goal today and try and make it in for himself because he has played well. Rondon, he just hasn't had the goals to show for it. He did score a good one against Nottingham Forest, which albeit was a tap-in, but he was at the right place at the right time. But yeah, so do make us aware there will be a match day experience from the game today. I will be there. Looking forward to it. How are the lads? Hopefully a good turnout as well. Obviously, there's been talk about Mike Ashley not getting the backing or something like that he deserves. Twat. Do I have PS or Xbox? I do, mate. I have PS4. Sharky 93X. That's me using him. FIFA 19 is going to be coming out soon as well, so I might do a live stream for FIFA 19 career mode. So if you just want to see that, I might do another similar one to what I done last season. Okay, there wasn't a sort of a camera, but I'll talk to you at the same time when I'm doing the Newcastle career mode. I kind of done the Shola's road to the Premier League, but that just failed. And Shola's obviously long retired now, so I'm just playing FIFA 19 demo right now. It's not a bad game actually, FIFA 19. I do like it. I just think you have to stay patient with it because it's a new game. Yeah, I will do, mate. I'll add it, yeah. If I get time. If I don't, just add Sharky 93X. So just Sharky 93X. That's me using him for PlayStation 4. But I'm massive game today. I don't want to underestimate them, but I still believe because we're at home, we've got a massive chance today of getting something against them. I still think Arsenal are vulnerable. I still think they are the weakest of the top 6. Okay, do you have a mic for the PlayStation? Yeah, I do. It's there somewhere. What it was there. Yeah, I do, yeah. That's the PlayStation mic, so I do have one, yeah. So I have been playing a lot of the FIFA 19 demo. It does look pretty good. I like the Champions League feature on it, which is looking good. Let's have a look. I'm sure I've seen. Hello, mate. How's it going, Andrew, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm on Xbox too. No, mate. I'm just on PlayStation. I used to have an Xbox, but I sold it for the PlayStation. So, what's your thoughts on the day's game then? Massive one against Arsenal. Big game. It's good to be back. I've missed the football. Last week was boring, England and all that. Nobody really watches England these days. And if you are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up. It's just down there somewhere. Hit the thumbs up. The more likes I get, the better, really. Do you interact with your subs on PS? I do, actually. Obviously, I haven't done one since the Notts County vlog. No, the Notts County video that I done, that must have been back in February. That was a long time ago. But I used to talk, yeah, to the subscribers. So, yeah. I come on Newcastle, big game today. I'm just hoping that we can get a result. I mean, realistically, I think a draw is probably the result that we'll probably want. Hoping that Burnley and West Ham don't get anything. But let's hope that we can get the 3 points, because if we can get in Arsenal's faces, they will concede. Petr Cech's vulnerable at the end goal anyway, so he's even said that he doesn't like the way Emery plays. So I think today it's just all about going on the front foot and just going for the game, because if we don't go for the game, then, like I say, with Arsenal's quality going forward, yeah, they will punish us. But at the back, obviously, they're weak. But we've got Richie and Shelby back today, so there's no excuse to why we can't attack. No excuse whatsoever. I want Newcastle to win, but I'm thinking 2-1 Arsenal. I hope not, because I don't think we can afford to drop any more points. Because if West Ham get a result and Burnley get a result, then we go bottom. I know it's only early days, but we don't want to be going bottom of the league after like 5 games. We want to be making sure that we're in touch. Yeah, we'll have to attack, definitely. Career mode or not? Which one do you? Let's have a look. Which one do you prefer for career mode? Both of. Yeah, I like career mode. I think it's going to be good this season. For being Newcastle, hopefully, try and get Newcastle into the Champions League fixture. For the game, the feature of the game. Hopefully, not going to be easy, but I've done it with likes of Forest Green and that from League 2. So if I can do it with Forest Green from League 2, I'm sure I can do it with Newcastle. But today is just not the time to not be dropping any more points. We need points ASAP. We really do. Because if we lose again today, the confidence is going to be shattered. And you look at, people will say, well, we've got an easier running with Crystal Palace, Leicester away. Crystal Palace away, Leicester at home. They're not easy fixtures by any stretch. The match isn't going to be broadcast in the Netherlands, so I can't watch the game today. Yeah, I don't think it will be, mate. It's actually, to be fair, I think they have got something on the website I was reading today. If you go on Newcastle United's website, or if you go on Facebook and type in Newcastle United, there's actually something for overseas. So I'll go and check that out, because I'm sure there is going to be something that you can watch. I think you might have to subscribe to the club, which would probably cost you like £3.99 or £4, something like that. But I'm sure there is something where you can actually watch the game. Let's have a look. Am I going to the game, Andrew? Yes, mate, I am going to the game. Looking forward to it. Nice to be back at St James's. Hopefully it's better than the Chelsea game. Normally I don't leave early, but I did leave with like 2 minutes to go, because I was just so annoyed because the referee just didn't have a good game. And when Chelsea got that second goal, I felt it was so unjust. But hopefully today we can make the most of our chances, because, like I say, if we don't, Arsenal will just punish us time and time again. So hopefully not. Matthew, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, mate, honestly, please do go and check out the Newcastle United website, or just go on Facebook, type in Newcastle United, and there's a thing, it says something about overseas. So if you go and check that out, it might allow you to watch the game, but obviously it might come with a cost, so I'd rather let you know the little facts and figures before you obviously check. I'm going to be doing a Newcastle career mode as Mike actually sold the club, so big owner got the best edition, so I'm going to 60. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I think Newcastle United, I've looked at the career mode, I think Newcastle have got like 39 million or something to spend, which is okay, but was it 30 million? I think it's 30 million actually. I think Fulham have got like 39, so that for me makes no sense. Bear in mind, we've been in the Premier League an extra season in Fulham. Makes no sense. Makes completely no sense. You might Instagram or Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat, yeah. Sharky93X, if you want to go and add that. Which one of the new signings has impressed you the most so far? By the way, I love the matchday vlogs you do. Yeah, mate, there will be a matchday vlog today from St James's, so stay tuned for that. That'll be out tonight. Well, I say tonight, it'll be out about 7, 8 o'clock latest, so just wait for that. It'll be out. Looking forward to the game as always. Best signing? Probably Rondon, if I'm honest. I don't think anybody else has really caught the eye just yet. I think it's early days because of the fixtures that we've had. I'm hoping today it's Rondon's state of shine. I think Rondon could get a goal. I think it's been coming, especially in the Premier League. He got that one against Forest in the 90th minute, but he's really impressed us. Rondon. He really has. I mean, that assist a few weeks ago for Yedlin was brilliant. I mean, if you could do that again, or score one of his own, I think he could be great. What do you make the most between the new? Let's have a look, new minute coming out about potential takeover. Same stuff, different day. Yeah, you're right, mate. That's it. That's all it ever will be. Any news on how long Shelby could be out for? He's back. Shelby's back today. Shelby, Richie, this is what I'm saying. Our best players are back today, so hopefully there's no excuse to why we can't attack them. We've got to go out and attack them, because if we don't, then, like I say, Arsenal will just pick off. They've got a good attack, but the difference with Arsenal is out of the top 6 teams, Arsenal are the most vulnerable at the back, especially with Petr Cech and net. Petr Cech said, I think it was in a news conference the other day, that he wasn't happy with the way Emery plays his football, so hopefully we can use that as an advantage, but we've got to, because today we're the home team. It's not like we're going to the Emirates. We're going to, we're at home. We should be attacking these teams, because if we don't get anything, we'll be bottom of the league. That's it. Obviously, if Burnley, don't get anything. I forgot who Burnley play now, but it'll be a tough game. Actually, Burnley have got Wolves. If they get a point, then we'll go bottom, depending on if West Ham, get 3 points against Everton. Let's have a look. Come on the tune. Catch you later, mate. Yeah, mate. Have a nice day, man. Say if you are new to the stream and you want to talk all things Newcastle with me for the next half an hour to an hour, please hit that thumbs up down the bottom. It takes literally 2 minutes. Well, like 2 seconds. Also, if you want to subscribe as well, I'm on the verge of 1,500 subscribers, so I want to try and hit that very, very soon. I'm only something like 19, 20 subscribers away, so if you want to go along and subscribe, please do. It would mean the world to us. Let's have a look. Fantastic news, Sharky. Hadn't heard out about Shelby or Richie being back. Yeah, they are back. They are in contention today. I don't see why Rafa Benitez wouldn't pick Shelby or Richie today, because I think we need them. They are our best players. Richie works so hard on and off the ball. And, you look at Shelby, he's the best bit of quality that we've got in that midfield. By the way, I'm from the Netherlands. Oh, yeah, you were saying that. That's why I was talking about the post that Newcastle United put out on Facebook and on Twitter about the overseas people like yourselves who can't watch, obviously, from the UK. If you go and check out the website and you go and check out Facebook, then it should be there for you. Yeah, we've definitely missed Shelby and Richie. They've been a massive miss for us, because Shelby makes our team tick, especially in that midfield. Diome, for me, has been a little bit off the pace. I don't know if he's agree. I don't think he's really impressed me that much at the moment, but I don't want to be too hard on the lad. I think that's because Shelby and obviously Richie's been missing, but we massively missed those two in the Man City game. Could you put your Snapchat and your PS in the chat? Well, I'm doing it on my phone, mate, so I can't. Otherwise, my phone's just going to fall over. What I'll do is I'll try and put it in the description at the end of the airstream. So, like I say, I think I'm going to be streaming for the next half an hour to an hour. It's going to be a tough one today. Honestly, it's going to be tough, but I'm looking forward to it because we're at home. And like I say, Arsenal are the toughest, the easiest, I say, of the top 6. So what's everyone's predicted starting lineups? Also, your score predictions, you put them down below in the comments. Let us know what team you would like to see on the pitch today. Also, put your comments below of any score predictions. Also, let us know if you go to the match. I'm going to be there, hopefully an hour before kickoff. So I will be hopefully with Rubenstein and Binks outside the club shop. I should be at the ground for around 2:30. So if you are going to the game today and you want to see us, I will be outside the club shop for around about 2:30. So yeah, if you do see us, I'm in the Gallagate. Sorry, not the Gallagate. If you do see us, I'm going to be in the club shop or just outside it with hopefully Binks and Rubenstein. If not, I'll be there now about around about 2:30, just before. So it should be between 2:15 and 2:30. So let us know your prediction lineups and your score predictions down below in the comments. Yeah, you probably do, mate. Like I say, I am there most of the time. I've seen some about Kennedy. Let's have a look. I've seen Kennedy getting a lot of stick recently, taken into account this last few performances. Do you think he deserves it? In my opinion, no, because I think Kennedy was our bright spark last season. You've got to remember that Kennedy, offered more than what Atsu did in the 4 games that he played. I mean, in one game he played so well, and he managed to rubber stamp, his authority on that left mid position. He plays really well. I just think at the end of the day, every footballer's going to have a game where it doesn't go their way. And it just didn't go his way against Cardiff. At the end of the day, yes, he misses a pen, but that's human. He's had a bad game. So be it. He's had, a couple of bad games. But to be honest with you, I think all the fans will be quick to start praising him when he does well. But to be fair, 9 times out of 10, he does play well. And I think today, hopefully, he's on his game and he creates the opportunities that we need to get the goals. Because, like I keep saying, we're going to have to get in their faces, because if we don't, then, like I say, Arsenal do it for, because they have got the quality going forward, but just at the back they're weak. I think Arsenal, we've got to be wary of them. They've got Lacazette, they've got Ozil, they've got Aubameyang. They've got pace, they've got pace in that team. And we really got to be on our guard, because if we're not, then yeah. Like I keep saying in every stream that I do, it would be interesting to see how we respond if we go 1-0 down against Arsenal. Hopefully that's not the case. Just we need to be on the front foot. Let's just not defend. I know Rafa will probably defend for the first 15-20 minutes, but I think we've got to get at them today, because if we don't, then the bottom line is, we'll not get anything. If we just defend all game and we don't defend properly, then yeah, we will get found out. But yeah, let us know your predicted lineups. Let us know your score predictions down below in the comments as well. If you're new, subscribe, and also if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up. It's just down there. It takes literally 2 seconds. Sorry about the sun. It is quite sunny in Newcastle, so I might not be able to see it properly. So I do apologise about that. I could shut the blinds, but it might be a little bit too dark. There we go. So yeah, we'll probably be doing this for like another 15 minutes, and then probably just calling it an end, and then hopefully you can see the match day experience later on. Well, yeah, like I say, I'm outside the ground most times. I'm going to be outside the club shop today at 2:30. Well, 2:15, 2:30. So if any one of the fans want to meet us, you're more than welcome to. You can be on the match day experience as well. So if you want to be part of my match day experience, see us outside the ground at 2:15, 2:30, and then you can get your pre-match thoughts before the game. Of course, you're more than welcome to be on the match day experience. It's not just about Rubinstein or about Binks or anyone like that. I encourage every fan to come on the match day experience, to be part of the channel. Like I say, it's not just about me; it's about you as well. So tough game though, another tough game today. I'm just hoping that Rafa doesn't play 5 at the back. I'm praying. Just don't play 5 at the back. So yeah, put your score predictions in down below, your predicted team lineups. Also hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. The aim is to try and hit 1,500 subscribers, so if you could do that, that would be massively appreciated. 3-2 the tune. I hope it's a high scoring game. It would be good if we can get another 4-4 or a 3-2. I'd definitely take that. We need points today regardless. We need at least, I'd take a point if we play well and we can't break them down. But ideally we need 3 points. We need something from the game. It's important. I don't think we can afford to drop any more points, because if we were to lose today and Burnley were to get a point against Wolves, or even to get a win, and West Ham were to win against Everton, we can go bottom. So hopefully we don't mess up. We need something today. 2 points from 5 games isn't the worst considering the fixtures that we've had. But in an ideal world, we need something. I'll take a 1-0. I'll take a scrappy 1-0 win. I'll take anything. As long as we'll get a half decent result. You got to remember as well, Arsenal are 2 unbeaten, so they'll be coming up here, with their confidence, high, that they've scored, 2 goals a game. Who would you rather get, Adama Traore? Who's the other one? Or Yarmolenko? Adama Traore, because I've seen a lot of him with Middlesbrough. He played really well. He was always quite tricky on the ball. He's got skill. He can beat a man. He's pacey. He's got experience as well. Whereas Yarmolenko, on the other hand, is quite new to the Premier League. So it's going to be sort of a big adaptation for him. So I think all know that, yeah, Adama Traore. Watch your videos. It's good to finally talk to you. No, it's fine, mate. Who is it? Emma, Macy. Yeah, no, mate, welcome to the stream. It's always nice to talk to me fans, to my subscribers. This is what I like to do, pre-match, talk about Newcastle, talk about your thoughts, talk about, your score predictions going into the game, your starting lineups. If you put all them in, down below, I can see and I can read them out. Like I say, it's not about me, it's about you as well, the people. What lineup would I pick? So probably in goal it would be Dubravka. At the back I would go with Yedlin, Paul Dummett. I'll go with Jamal Lascelles. I'll go with Fernandez. In the middle, I will go with John Joe Shelby, Mo Diarmi. On the wings, I will go with Kennedy and Richie. And then I'll play Rondon and Perez. That would be my starting lineup. So basically, if I was to work downwards, I would go Perez. So I'll go Rondon, Perez. On the wings, I'll go with Matt Ritchie. I'll go with Kennedy, John Joe Shelby. I'll go with Mo Diarmi alongside him. In the back, you go Paul Dummett, Yedlin, Jamal Lascelles, Fernandez, and Dubravka. That, for me, that's a good enough team to go there and get a result today. I mean, they're our best players. Having Richie and having Shelby, they're massive for us because without them two, we'll lack that creativity. We don't really seem to create enough. So I think Shelby today could play a big part in us, getting a result today. Because you look at Shelby when he picks up a ball, he can float one into the box. He can create those Hollywood balls, those Hollywood passes, and he can pick somebody out. And we need someone like that. For me, Diarmi just doesn't offer that. But when he works alongside Shelby, he actually works harder. Richie, for not being a winger, in my opinion, I think Richie's more number 10. Because if you watch Richie in his Bournemouth days, he was always in number 10. He was always in the middle. He played better. Not to say he doesn't play better on the wing, but preferably, I would always play Richie in the number 10. But I know Rafa won't do that. The thing is, we could choose the same team because there is nobody else who is really better. But if we had some more quality players, it would be better competition. Yeah, you're right, mate. That's it. The only reason why I have to pick that squad is because that's all we've got. We haven't really got enough quality. And this goes back to the poor transfer, window that we had in the summer. There's no getting away from it. It was poor. Mike Ashley's got a lot to answer for, and he's come out and said that, oh, well, I don't like how everybody judges me. Well, at the end of the day, you've not only pissed me off, you've pissed the Newcastle United fans off. They've all pissed yous off. Mike Ashley promised Rafa Benitez some money, and he's rarely given anything to spend. So at the end of the day, he's only got himself to blame. Are you going to the protest? I'm not too sure, if I'm honest with you, mate. I think I'm just going to go straight to the ground. I went against Tottenham. Probably just go straight to the ground, if I'm honest. Just try and catch up with some of the fans and that. But I will be outside the ground at 2:30. Well, 2:15, 2:30 at the club shop. So if he's want to meet us, I'll be there. He's going to be part of the match day experience as well. So stay tuned. Like I say, if you don't go to the match, obviously there will be a match day experience later on today, which I'll edit when I get back home. But like I say, I won't be hanging around on fan cams and stuff because obviously I'm not part of Newcastle Fans TV anymore. So hopefully just go straight back home and get the vlog edited up. So yeah, if you are new and you like the stream, press the thumbs up. It's just down there. It takes literally 2 seconds. And if you are a Newcastle fan or any football fan and you like the content and you want to stay more engaged with the channel, subscribe. It's just down there as well. I want to try and get on the verge of 1,500 subs. So hopefully, if you go and subscribe to us, you can help us out massively. And plus, it's free. I'm not, there's no charge to subscribe either. So, and this is sort of like a new thing as well for the channel. Pre-match build-up to Newcastle games, so I can talk to you guys instead of just doing previews. Chair Sharky, mind the protest that's taking place from 2:15 at the club. Is it? Okay. Well, that's going to be interesting then. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to be part of it because that's normally where I stand. So, yeah, just have to wait and see what happens. It's going to be so something's got to change at the club because at the end of the day, it stinks from the top to the bottom. Let's say we have about 30 million in the January because Mike Ashley gave us some money. Who would you buy? Well, depending on how Rondon does, we need to try and tie him down, try and get him down to a contract. We do need, more quality in midfield. We need more quality at the back. It's evident. I mean, Rafa's a defensive coach, so he's probably going to look more at the back than he would up front. We need to get some of the deadwood off the books, such as Hoslu. I know he scored a couple of goals, but he's not really my ideal player for Newcastle. I don't dislike the guy or anything like that. I just don't think he's Newcastle quality, if I'm honest. I don't think he really offers the service that we need from a striker. We need we need to show more ambition in the window. That's the bottom line. And this is why we're so like low on the table, because we don't show enough ambition. Which is the reason why. Let's have a look. I'm sure another comment came on. Last year, yeah, he's having the last laugh, but I just don't like how he's I just don't like how he's portrayed the club. Why did I leave Newcastle Fans TV? Just because it's a new season. Obviously, Lee needs new faces. He needs sort of a new direction. He's obviously got Kyle, Mark. He's got Paul involved as well. So obviously, good luck to all them. He's got Will as well. I just think it was only right that Lee, sort of move forward with his channel. Like I say, we haven't fallen out or anything like that. Nothing's like gone bad or sour. Like, I'll always appear on fan cams every now and again. Probably not all the time now, but yeah, like I say, no hard feelings. It's one of them. At the end of the day, we're all part of ways in a positive way. So yeah, the reason behind us leaving Newcastle Fans TV is nothing to do with anybody falling out. It's just, it was my decision to why I left. Alicia obviously had hers, but I had mine. I left because at the end of the day, Lee needs a new direction, a new face, and like you say, he's getting that. And I wish him all the best. Going forward with his channel. Like I say, we haven't broken up. We're still friends. We're still talking. Obviously, probably not as much now because obviously I'm not on the channel. But yeah, there's been no falling out or anything like that. So, like I say, I've got a good relationship with Lee. Hopefully, Lee's still got a good relationship with me, which I think he has. Yeah, like I say, with me and Alicia, no hard feelings. Just it happens. These things happen. You can't. It's like being a football manager. It's like, you manage Newcastle and it doesn't work out for you. It's like a Chris Hughton moment. Chris Hughton like the manager, like the club, but Mike actually sacked him, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's for your best interest sometimes. It's like when Arsene Wenger left Arsenal. He left for the interests of the club. Are you watching the Liverpool match? I might do, yeah. I might catch a little bit of it. In my predictions, I've gone 2-1 to Liverpool, so could be an interesting game. Let's have a look at the chat. Are you? Well, I've seen that. Okay, mate. Do you kind of good luck with your channel? We enjoy it much. Any bets today? I haven't put any bets on the game. No. Normally when I bet, it normally doesn't go very well. How do you get to the match? I normally get the bus, mate. I normally go with Rubenstein. If you know who Rubenstein is, he's like another Newcastle United YouTuber. If he doesn't go, then I just go on my own. I would normally go with Alicia, but obviously she's obviously working at the minute, so. Have Mitrovic in your foot? Yeah, he's doing well. Thoughts on Mitrovic? If I'm honest with you, it was a good move to sort of sell him. I was never a big fan of Mitrovic to start with. I just don't think his attitude was right. Okay, the politics could be, well, Rafa Benitez didn't coach him correctly, or this and that happened. But at the end of the day, he's a Fulham player, and I wish him all the very best. I can't fault the service that he gave when he was here, but we got decent money for him. He's gone now. We can't change it. I'm not really gonna moan about him leaving. It's happened. We can't get him back now. We're gonna have to deal with what we've got. The window's closed. Yeah, obviously he's the top goal scorer in the league. I think it's just early days at the minute. I think Fulham, he feels settled. He's got the team around him that he needs. He's got the likes of Sessegnon, on the wing, who likes to put a ball in. So he's got players around him that can work. Best keeper I've ever seen that's played for Newcastle. Ooh, jeez. In my time, I'll probably have to say Shea Given. Shea Given's an absolute legend. Stuck by with through thick and thin, obviously, until Man City came around the corner. Obviously, he didn't want to leave the football club because it was Mike Ashley that sold him. But yeah, in my time, it would have to be Shea Given. Absolute legend. Always kept winning the games. He wore his heart on his sleeve. Loved the club. He still does. Yeah, he's got a massive, connection with Newcastle. Obviously, currently he's Derby County's goalkeeping coach at the minute. He's doing quite well. You could say Tim Krul after that, maybe second, but obviously we have had some good keepers in the past, but in terms of my era, I would have to say Shea Given. Bring back 3 players who still play now. Who would it be? That's a tough one. Just trying to think. Trying to think where most of our players have gone. I'd definitely have Demba Ba back for a start if he's still playing. Demba Ba for me was unreal. Just trying to think of the other two. So Demba Ba will be one of them. Actually, know what? The Demba Ba CCA reunion, yes, get them back. They might be old, get them back. Wijnaldum, yeah, actually Wijnaldum, yes. I think, to be honest with you, I could understand his move to Liverpool. Sissoko, I definitely wouldn't have back. Just I think his attitude stunk from minute one. Okay, the minute he got that, those goals against Chelsea, after that, he didn't really have a good attitude. So definitely not him. Like I say, if you are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up. It's just down there. The more likes I get, the better. Like I say, it helps the channel out. Also, if you want to subscribe, it's free. Hit the subscribe button down below. I want to try and get 1,500 subs. I think I'm something like 20 away. So if you could help us out, that'd be brilliant. If you want to put your score predictions in down below, put your team lineups in as well. That'd be massively appreciated. Goodbye. I think he's getting on a bit now. Should the EFL get VAR? I think every league, every top league should get it, especially the Premier League and the in the Championship, because that's where the money's at. Like, you got to remember, when you've got like the big lottery game in the playoffs, you got the playoff final. That's a route into the Premier League where the money is. So I've always said from minute one or from day one that we should have VAR, but that's up to the Premier League, isn't it? Actually, I will get Thauvin Cabaye and Wijnaldum. Cabaye I just wouldn't get because I just think he's getting on now. I think he's had his time. I think his best days came at Newcastle. Wijnaldum for Thauvin, Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa, yes, I would take Ben Arfa back. I think he's got quality. I think, we wrongly sold him. I don't know why. Pardew had that spat with him and sent him a Hull. He didn't want to play for Hull. That was the thing. And that's no disrespect to any Hull City fans if you're watching, but he didn't want to play for you. He's going from Newcastle to Hull. That's a bit of a downgrade, in my opinion. So let's see if football focus is on. Put the TV on. See if football focus is on. See what they're talking about. 3 teams to be relegated. I think I put, who did I put in there? Huddersfield were one of them. Cardiff. I can't remember the other one. Honestly, I can't remember the other one. I know Huddersfield and Cardiff were one of the two. Were 2 out of the 3 to go down. Yeah, it's on. Football focus is on, lads. Football focus is on. And Lukaku's on.
Yes. That's what we say to each other. We talk every day. And you know what? Like, he's part of the process. Like, when I was at the World Cup, people don't know, but he was at the hotel opposite. Can you imagine? At the hotel of the World Cup.
I could move it. You want us to move it? There's a bit of football focus on it in the background. Gives you something to watch. Are you ever going to do a career mode? Yeah, on FIFA 19, I think I'm going to do one, yeah. But I don't know if it's going to be like, I think I'm going to stream it more than anything. And I'll just do like sort of like a couple of streams a week. Depending on where I get the time, of course, obviously with work commitments and things like that, that's never easy to do. So hopefully, as soon as FIFA 19 comes out in a couple of weeks, we can get the Newcastle United career mode started and get them, hopefully get back in the Champions League. So I say if you are new, hit the thumbs up, just down there, it takes 2 seconds. The more likes I get, the better. Also subscribe as well. Match day experience out later on as well. Top goal scorer Kane, 32 goals. He normally does get around about 30 goals a season. Do a career mode where you can only sign youth players. Well, all I could say on that one is good luck trying to get in the Champions League with youth players.
Football is what, 15 years? Yeah. So I want to invest like 100% of my life into the game. So when it's all said and done, I don't want to have regrets. Let it slow on the back. Bro. Let it out. Show it. Yeah. Look at the step of it. So delightful. I was late to come to the train on to take the bus. Like, okay. And you just took what you could find? I just took it and I just like, and then the next day.
So yeah, put your team lineups in as well. Put your score predictions in down below. I'm going 1-1 today. I reckon we could get a good result against Arsenal. Man United got in the Champions League with youth players class of 92. Yeah, they did. That's before all the money I took over in the Premier League, because the Premier League once upon a time was not run by money. Now obviously it is, which is a bit of a shame really. FIFA comes out on the 20th, 25th. You have EA access. You can play it for 10 hours. Yeah, you can.
That's fine. I think I let the players were not going to organize the Christmas party this year, actually.
I don't know why they're playing Christmas music on Football Focus. Like, only Football Focus would do that.
And he did play really well in that Burnley game. We'll see some of the goals from that in a moment. You played with him at Everton. I mean, when he's good, he writes.
So yeah, I'm going 1-1. You put your score predictions in down below as well. If you're new to the stream, if there's any Arsenal fans in there as well, you let us know your score predictions as well down below.
It can be better than, there's more there, you think? Well,
I'm predicting 2-2 draw. Newcastle scores Rondon, Fernandez, and Gudezi. Yeah, could do. I'd be impressed with actually that young lad. He looks a little bit like David Luiz, doesn't he? A split double at David Luiz. It's like his brother or his twin.
Do that week in, week out. It can't be relied upon. But he's at his best when he plays right up against the defenders, on the shoulders, prepared to run in behind, getting on the end of through passes. And if you do that,
who's better, Fernandez or Lejeune? At the minute, I would have to say Lejeune. I think Lejeune played really well last season, especially towards the back end of the season. He's got a good partnership with Jamal Lascelles, but at the minute, it's still early days with Fernandez, so I can't say he's bad. But yeah, I can't really. I think at the minute it's Lejeune. But let's just wait and see how Fernandez does. He had a good game against Man City. If he plays well today and he continues the good form, throughout the season, then you never know. He could be, a first team regular. But it depends on the formation, obviously, that Rafa Benitez picks. As of late, it's been 5 at the back. How long is Lejeune out for now? He's out till March, April next year. So Fernandez and Shaw have got a good opportunity of playing regular first team football until he's back. Yeah, he's suffered a really bad injury at the minute, so it's going to be a long old recovery for him. Obviously, we haven't been blessed with with squad at the minute. We've got loads of injuries at the minute, so it's just important that we just stay focused today. I think today's a massive game, and just stay focused. If we stay focused, and we're getting Arsenal spaces, we can get a result. Yeah, pretty much the rest of the season. Yeah, he's out for the season, so there's not a lot we can do about it. It's just unlucky. It's a big blow to the team because Lejeune is a massive part of the squad. He keeps the team, going alongside Jamal Lascelles, and that he keeps. They're both a rock at the back. So, but yeah, Fernandez. I mean, he's got a lot to prove. Played well against Man City, but he's just got to continue that. That he's fun going into this game today, and tough game. But like I say, if there's any Arsenal fans in the stream, put your score predictions in down below as well. If you want to talk about the game, if you want to talk all things Arsenal, Newcastle. Score predictions, team lineups. Are you going to be at the game today? I'm going to be there. There will be a match day experience on the channel later on today as well, so something for you to look forward to from St James's Park. Yeah, I would take a point as well, considering it's Arsenal, but they're probably the weakest of the top 6. So yeah, we should be going for 3 points at St James's. We're at home. There's no excuse. There really is no excuse.
It's not easy playing with that weight of expectation.
I'm predicting us to finish mid-table. I don't think we can really expect too much with the squad that we've got. I don't think we can really expect too much because we've got to remember this is sort of like second season syndrome in the Premier League. The second season this year expected to struggle, so I reckon, 12th place, 12th, 30th place.
He was on his way inside Wembley to watch England's defeat to Spain when there was an issue with the
Mourinho slipping.
He's fine, and he managed to save his phone. No damage to the phone, and he was giggling for his and he also said it certainly wasn't a dive. And he was trying to trip up his fellow dugout dweller this week, Watford's Javi Gracia.
I know. It was so funny, that man, Jose Mourinho. Jesus. Thoughts on Mike Ashley saying he's been stabbed in the back? Well, no, he hasn't been stabbed in the back at all. At the end of the day, if anything, he stabbed us in the back. He stabbed me in the back. He stabbed you in the back. He stabbed the whole club in the back. You can't say anything about anybody. At the end of the day, he's only got himself to blame. He promised us money. He promised Rafa Benitez, some funds to go and buy some players, and he didn't. And we've been kicked up the arse yet again. So at the end of the day, the quicker he moves and quicker he gets out, the better. Quicker he leaves our club. Like I say, if you are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up. It just takes 2 seconds, just down there. Please do. If you enjoy further streams.
There's a real bounce around the Watford training ground at the moment. Brilliant start to the season. I don't know if you heard Troy Deeney speaking this week.
Cheers for the like. As like I say, if you are new, hit the thumbs up. It takes literally 2 seconds. Also, if you want to subscribe as well, it's free. I'm trying to hit 1,500 subs, so hopefully in the next sort of few weeks I can hit that. He's under a lot more pressure than previous seasons, as it's not just the fans that are turning up. Yeah, all the fans. But rightly so, though, at the end of the day, right, we're not a club that should be battling relegation. We're not a club that should be middle of the table. We're a club that should be in the top 6. We've got the facilities, we've got the stadium, we've got the fan base, home and away. We're not demanding that we should be in the Champions League, but we should be at least demanding that we play Europa League football every season, if the odd season here or there. We should be playing Thursday night football. This stadium shouldn't have to rock during the week on a Thursday night. We should be playing some top European clubs. Because of Mike Ashley and his lack of ambition, that's the reason why we are where we are. And Rafa Benitez knows that at the end of the season, he's a free man. Rafa Benitez can walk where he wants. He can go where he pleases. He really can. And you don't blame him, do you? If he's not getting the backing, why would he stay? Do you know what I mean? He's done the best he can for the football club. He can't do any more.
Really made it difficult for teams to attack them. You have to respect the job they've done, and it's such a tough fixture for Manchester United today, and therefore. And actually, I think they've conceded the fewest shots on target, Watford. So exactly what you're saying, that really good organisation, and that comes down to the managers, isn't it?
Of course, you can see. I mean, I watched the game Watford versus Tottenham, and you can see how well drilled they were as a unit. There was no players chasing them 1 for 2.
Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to call the stream there. So, anyway, my score prediction, I'm going to go 1-1. I will be at St James's Park, so there will be a match day experience coming out on the channel around about 6, 7 o'clock tonight, so stay tuned for that. I am going to be outside St James's Park, outside the club shop from about 2:15, 2:30. So if you want to see us there, I will be there. Yeah, like I say, put your score predictions down below. Like the video, hit the thumbs up. Just takes literally a few seconds. Subscribe as well. That honestly would mean the world to us as well if you could do that. And yeah, it's been nice to talk to you. I hope you all have a nice day. How are the lads? 1-1, and I'll catch you later.